Most people don't realize that a simple kitchen staple can wipe out cockroaches, ants, and even mice, but only if you deploy it correctly. Because if you just dump baking soda straight from the box, you'll likely get zero results. The secret lies in luring pests to consume it, not just scattering it around. Today, I'm revealing powerful, little-known recipes that turn ordinary baking soda into a lethal weapon against household invaders, from bedbugs to rats. And I'll also show you how to revive your garden with it. But here's the twist. Each pest demands a completely different approach. One wrong move and the whole plan backfires. Stick with me and you'll master the exact ratios, placement tricks, and crucial timing that make the difference between failure and a pest-free home. Cockroaches. Baking soda can absolutely destroy them, but first you must trick them into eating it. Cockroaches won't voluntarily munch on the powder because the smell and taste don't attract them. That's why you combine it with a sweet bait. Plain white sugar works beautifully. Never mix baking soda with vinegar for roaches. This neutralizes the soda's power before it ever reaches their guts. Keep the powder dry. Moisture or warm food deactivates it. How it works. When a roach ingests the dry powder, the soda encounters the water inside its body, releasing gas. Because the roach has a rigid exoskeleton, it can't expand, so it literally ruptures from within. Place your bait in shallow jar lids behind the fridge, under the sink, and near cracks. Replace every couple of days to keep it fresh and potent. If pets roam, put the bait where they can't reach. Sugar will draw dogs too. Consistency is key. Check the bait stations every other day and replenish because roaches are suspicious of stale offerings. Centipedes. The scuttling house centipede on your floor won't be stopped by baking soda dust, but if they're emerging from your sink or shower drain, a fizzy flush does the trick. This method creates a carbon dioxide blast that suffocates them within the pipes. Pour 1 cup of baking soda slowly into the drain, coating the walls. Chase it with about 2 cups of white vinegar. The violent bubbling action expands and pushes the killer foam deep into the pipes, drowning the centipedes. You may need to repeat this drain rinse a couple of times to clear them all out. Doing this weekly also keeps drain flies and biofilm buildup under control. For an extra knockout punch, chase the vinegar with a kettle of boiling water to flush any survivors. Snails and slugs. Baking soda acts like salt. It sticks to their slime and rapidly pulls moisture from their bodies. To make it as humane as possible, apply a generous amount so the creature dehydrates fast instead of slowly. Lightly dust the soil around vulnerable plants, especially near compost heaps, tomato beds, and leafy greens. This kills existing snails and creates a barrier that future slime trails won't cross. Reapply after heavy rain because water washes it away. Avoid breathing the dust. Wear a simple mask. Bonus: mix a pinch of baking soda with water into a spray and directly mist visible snails. It works faster. Ants. You must get them to carry the bait home. When ants consume a mix of baking soda and sugar, the soda reacts with the acid and fluids in their stomach, expanding and dehydrating them from the inside out, just like the cockroach reaction. Worker ants will deliver the sugary poison back to the colony. Locate the anthill and ring it with the powder sugar blend. This way, the queen gets a lethal dose too. If you can't find the nest, place small bait stations along their foraging trails. Even better, combine the powder with a small amount of peanut butter for protein-hungry ants. They'll carry it back eagerly. Mice and rats. Unlike insects, rodents can't burp or pass gas, so ingested baking soda creates a fatal internal pressure. The gas buildup inside their digestive tract has no escape route, and eventually, it kills them. Combine equal parts baking soda, sugar, and flour. For example, 2/3 cup of each. Stir in just enough warm water to form a stiff dough. Roll into small balls. Place bait balls along walls, behind appliances, and anywhere you've spotted droppings. The sweet scent lures them. The hidden chemistry finishes the job. Caution: keep these away from children and non-target animals. For heavy infestations, use multiple baits and check daily, replacing as needed. Inspect the bait stations nightly. If the balls vanish, you're making progress. If they remain untouched, reposition them. Fleas. This method works best with a fresh box. Old, stale baking soda loses its edge. Mix equal parts salt and baking soda. Sprinkle generously over carpets, rugs, and upholstered furniture. Use a stiff brush to grind the powder deep into the fibers. Leave overnight to dehydrate both adult fleas and their eggs. Vacuum thoroughly the next morning. Empty the vacuum canister into an outdoor trash bin immediately, so any survivors can't crawl back inside. For a severe outbreak, repeat the whole process twice a week. Create a mild rinse. Blend 1 teaspoon of baking soda into 1.5 cups of cool water. Massage into your pet's wet coat, avoiding the face. Let it sit a minute, then rinse completely. Always test a small patch first for skin sensitivity. Extra tip. After vacuuming, seal the collected debris in a plastic bag and freeze it for 24 hours to kill any escapees. Bedbugs. This method requires a paste. Mix baking soda with just enough water to make a spreadable goo. Smear it around bed frames, mattress seams, baseboards, any crack where bedbugs hide during the day. At night, the pests emerge searching for blood and crawl right through the paste. The sharp particles can lacerate their exoskeleton, causing internal bleeding and dehydration. The paste dries out after a day or two, so vacuum it up and reapply fresh layers until the infestation collapses. Note: severe bedbug invasions may still need professional heat treatment, as baking soda alone may only dent a large population. You might want to sleep in another room temporarily. Baking soda in the garden. Beyond killing pests, baking soda doubles as a garden helper. As a fungicide. Dissolve 1 teaspoon of baking soda in a quart of water. Add a drop of liquid dish soap for adhesion. Spray onto plants afflicted with powdery mildew. This alkaline spray halts fungal spread and even deters ants and roaches from climbing stems. Reapply every few days until the infection clears. For blooming. Baking soda can encourage blooming in plants that love alkaline soil, such as begonias and geraniums. As a crawling pest barrier. Sprinkle a thin ring around the base of susceptible plants to block crawling pests, but avoid piling it against the stem. Important cautions. Too much sodium bicarbonate can seep into the soil and stunt growth. A light sprinkle around tomatoes or peppers won't harm them, but avoid drenching the roots. Always protect beneficial insects like bees and ladybugs. Spray in the early morning or late evening when they're less active. Monitor your plants for any signs of leaf burn and reduce the concentration if needed. Conclusion. So now you have an entire arsenal using one cheap product. If you found these tricks valuable, hit that like button and subscribe to Healthy Lifestyle for more natural solutions. And while you're here, I've got one question for you in the comments. Which pest surprised you the most? Drop your answer below and let's chat. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.